don't get me wrong, I'm very fuck them kids most of the time, but I will say in an amusement park, maybe you can not show cheek.
When did I get old?
Hi, Blake.
Hi, how are you doing, Heather?
Oh, man. It's been a big week of feelings, and I'm very happy to do some goofy sillies with you.
Amen, which is why I came here to talk about the war in... Okay. But,
fill in the blank. Could be
literally anything. I was like, I can't think of a war right now, which makes no sense because there's definitely plenty of them happening right now. Anyway, but it's fine. Y'all can fill in the blank. Yeah, y'all can fill in the blanks. It's a Mad Lib, and that's the fun part.
Oh, it is a Mad Lib.
Yeah, Mad Libs are fun. Anyway, speaking of...
how are you?
I'm good. I've been very, very busy with this video coming up, which I'll get into in just a second, but because I know if I start now, I won't stop. So, hi, welcome to Keep Me Young, a podcast dedicated... Oh, yes, I'm Blake.
And I'm Heather.
And this is your weekly podcast of a bunch of millennials, two in particular, trying to stay culturally relevant through pop culture, video games, entertainment, politics now that we unfortunately have to, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what this is.
Yeah, that is what this is. And I'm so happy that this is what this is. I have been at a residency this week at Oberlin College in the middle of fucking nowhere, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And
the best state.
Just by myself, writing a solo like autobiographical show about like pain and coming out and trauma and like maybe believing in God again. It's like kind of about church and being gay, and it's a lot. But I've just been sitting in that the whole week. I feel like I could crawl up the walls. I have so much like pent up energy. And when you and I were scheduling this, we were like, oh shoot, I don't have that much like availability. Oh shoot, I don't have that much availability. And here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. And I'm really grateful for, I don't know, prioritizing the goof.
Yeah, I think it's important because I think, honestly, our podcast at this point to me has almost become like a weekly check-in of like, hey, I have a very dear friend who I love a lot and I get to like have this like journey with them. And that's really cool. And this friend also is much better at looking at the lens, and I'm going to work on that this week so I can feel connected with the audience as well. That is my goal. So everybody keep me in check.
Recording all of those fucking songs during COVID. I got so used to just like being in love with the lens.
Oh God, yeah.
Relating you had to like it as if it's a person. I'm a psychopath.
Nobody can know until you experience it what it is like to sing a love duet in opera, to record it for an opera company via Zoom with your co-star. Because I've done it and you've done it, and it's terrible.
Yeah. My favorite one that I did was not a duet, but it was that song from Toy Story 2 where Jessie the doll is singing it to her adult person who like gives her away.
No, it's not that one.
Somebody loves me. Everything like a single furtive tear rolling down my cheek, like
incredible,
going absolutely through it. Just me and a camera in a room. That's psychotic behavior. That is psychotic behavior.
But yeah, okay, on that note though, with the Jessie thing, I don't know why this just reminded me of this, but I literally was in Florida a couple weeks ago, as y'all saw on the podcast. And actually, side note, during that episode where I'm in the tank top, if you watch the video start to finish and you like fast forward, do the beginning part and the end part, you see my right shoulder gets burnt through the end of it. Like it goes from regular to literally burnt.
Inside though. Like inside a building. I just love that.
I just got back from the beach, but I was under the umbrella the whole time. Like it literally reflected from the sand so hard that it burnt my skin.
Mm-hmm. I thought you meant you were getting burnt like in the room.
Oh, no.
Your sunburn, it had already happened, but it was just like showing up.
Yeah, no, I'm an inside person. I do like being inside, but I'm not like sad. Like it's not that bad.
It's like, I don't even remember seeing sun on your arm. How did you get a sunburn?
I think that's past the point of having, I think that's past the point of having like quote unquote no life. I think that's the point of having like, you need to go to a doctor.
You need to go to a doctor.
Right. Yeah. But on that trip though, I saw a lady, and I think it was because it was Halloween. I saw a lady going through...
Which is how you say that word, Halloween.
Halloween.
It's Halloween and it's Thanksgiving. And it's
compared
inside
to what?
Insurance, Halloween. Thanksgiving.
Halloween makes sense for like Happy Halloween, but that's it for me.
Sure.
That's the only time it makes
Yeah.
sense for me. Otherwise, I say Halloween.
I used to get so much shit for that in college.
Crazy.
It's a Southern thing. Get over it.
Oh, yeah. Don't be Southernist, although you have a complete right to, honestly, sometimes. But I during that trip, I was going to an amusement park, and in the amusement park, they were having like a Halloween night thing, and literally this. I think mom, I can't remember if she had a kid, but either way, it didn't matter because there were kids like everywhere, was wearing this Buzz Lightyear outfit where her ass cheeks both were just out. Like cheeks out. And she's there like taking pose photos. No, she did have a daughter. And she's taking like pose photos with her daughter with her ass out, with her husband taking photos. And I'm like, and they want to get gay people for this. And they called two gay guys kissing like horrible to be around children, like
Slutty.
think of the children. But like, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. And honestly, I don't know. I don't get me wrong. I'm very fuck them kids most of the time, but I will say in an amusement park, maybe you can not show cheek.
This was at Disney. I feel like you would get thrown out of Disney.
It wasn't Disney. It wasn't Disney. It was like another Florida amusement park. It wasn't like that one. But yeah.
That makes sense.
I can't remember the name right now, but anyway, one of them. But yeah. But yeah, I feel like I guess with our limited schedule, I guess we should try to actually be efficient, right? Like how gross. But
okay.
Yeah. Do you want to let me know what's keeping you young?
What's keeping me young, actually, I just remembered, is this sound and a video of a child singing on the internet. And it's, I'm about to go home, lay down. I'm about to go lay down.
Ooh.
I'm about to go lay down. I'm about to go lay down.
Ooh, that got a little stank in it.
It's a little kid. She's maybe like 9. She's so little. And she's singing it with like all of the like gravitas and like, I don't know, like wherewithal of a 60-year-old woman. I'm obsessed.
Incredible.
And that's kind of what's been getting me through the week.
I love that.
There was something else too.
Riffing that in your head.
Came to me. Oh, Mormon Wives is back.
Oh, sick. Love that.
Mom Talk is back. Mormon Wives is back. Whitney is killing it on Dancing with the Stars.
It's her year.
There's this whole like plot line about Jesse having an affair, but as it turns out, spoiler, as it turns out, it's an emotional affair and they kissed. But like they've built up this whole season to be like, oh my God, she's cheating. She's having sex with blah, blah, blah. But like they're Mormon. It's just so amazing. Like every time the drama gets like hyped and hyped and hyped, you're like, right, they're Mormon though. Like,
maybe
how big can the drama actually be?
Yeah.
They like, had a soda. They kissed a boy, you know?
At the end of the day, they're Mormon.
Yeah.
That should be honestly the tag, but I guess it would make the show come off as too boring if they did that. But like at the end of the day, they're Mormon. Also, I call it a hot take. I don't know if it even is. I think I would rather be physically cheated on than emotionally.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
Like, my thoughts on cheating are like, I don't know, I don't care if somebody hooks up with somebody else as long as you like talk about it.
Yeah.
It's not the cheating, it's the lying. And as soon as I'm with someone who lies to me, I'm sort of like, no, thank you.
It's
but
kinda,
like,
over.
There must be other things that lead up to cheating.
Totally.
You would think, right?
Totally. I would think so. The thing with like
doesn't
physical,
start there.
yeah, the thing with physical cheating is like, I think there are specific scenarios where maybe I could forgive it and move on. And like if we really like hashed out emotional cheating, I gotta be honest, mentally, I know it's over. Like there's no way. Like if somebody outperformed me to my significant other,
First of all,
I'm done. I'm done. Like I think I've reached the apex of how entertaining and fun to be around I can be. So if that's not enough, then I think I'm done. I don't think I can do it. I can't salvage this.
Like it has nothing to do with you. It is at that point, it's your partner choosing somebody else. And then like, you gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
That's the case.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. It's just kind of over for me. To each their own. Lord knows in our gigs, we have seen many an emotional cheating. So like it happens, but Jesus Christ. Usually during the summer, for some reason, the sun's out. Well, there's sun's out, guns out. What's another thing? Yeah. Sun's out, infidelity's out. Yeah. Sun's out, trust out.
Sun's out, trust out the window.
Out, gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Completely outgone. The other beautiful, messy and beautiful thing about Mormon wives is like, they're not using protection, I assume.
Really?
Are
they anti-protection?
So then like, they're anti-sex.
Right.
So I imagine like the cultures that are anti-sex before marriage are also not going to be like educating people about.
That would make sense.
Like, Taylor Frankie Paul has several babies by a couple different dudes at this point, and that's what makes it messier. It's like, actually, if you were real sluts, you would like get abortions and you would use protection. Sluts, complimentary. Yeah. And you would like not be having unprotected sex because you'd be like a professional slut and you know how to do it.
Yeah.
But because you're like you're sort of only dabbling in sluttiness, then you get a whole baby. So that's what makes the show really like sad, but also compelling, but also like, oh my God, these poor kids.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
It's horrible. It's a train wreck and I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Whitney's like back in the crew, right?
I think so. It seems like she is. And now like Demi is the villain.
Whoa. Okay. Whitney shut her trap. She was like, I'm good. I saw myself. I'm done.
Basically. And Demi tried to get Jesse kicked off the show. Well, I mean, that was a really big, like, because they're supposed to be best friends or whatever. And Demi tried to get Jesse to get paid less. Okay. Because like Jesse already makes money from her hair salon, which is like such a bullshit.
Oh, Jesse. Reasoning. Wait, she's the one that does, oh God, what's the spa or what's the thing called?
Jazzy J or something.
Oh, it's
horrible.
Jizz. It's Jizz Spa, right? She has anybody that doesn't watch the show. She has like, it's like the way the font is done, right, or something like that. Like it makes it look like jizz when it's supposed to be jazz, right?
It's really bad. I can't remember what it looks like, but that sounds right.
Let me see. I'll look it up while you're informing.
I'll look it up.
I have a phone. I don't know why I think I don't have Google while I'm doing a podcast. I just assume I can't do that.
It doesn't exist.
It's not professional to whip out your phone, I suppose.
I only have the funny thing about checking in and doing this podcast is that like for this amount of time, I don't actually have a device that I can scroll on because you're on my phone. My mic is on my laptop. My camera's here and I'm not gonna like, I guess I could get on my iPad, but then I'm like a boomer mom. So this is like so many screens, but it's actually no screen time for me.
Fair enough.
I'm actually interacting with you.
Yeah, you're socializing. It doesn't count. Exactly. That's amazing. Okay, here's what it is. It's Jay-Z Styles hair. So it's Jizz Styles hair.
That's it. Yeah.
Incredible. But yeah.
Anyway, very excited. What's keeping you young?
What's keeping me young is kind of a menagerie of smaller things, I feel like. One is our audience. Yes. Yeah, a little menagerie. One is our audience because last week I glazed up China a little bit too much in the podcast without thinking about the fact like it is censorship with like their influencer law and stuff like that. And our audience was so like, there was a couple people just to be like, hey, love the podcast. Also understand the enthusiasm. Just letting you know this could set a precedent, blah, 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 blah. And then like, I like thanked them for informing me and blah, blah, blah. And they were so sweet about it. And I was like, I love that it's like a community where it's not like, you fucking idiot. It's like, hey, I get it. And also not great.
Somebody
so I was like, fair enough.
Something in response to, I forget what it was, but there was some YouTube comment that was like, hey, this is actually what happened. And my response simply was, oh my God, babe, you are so right. We are simply dumb sometimes.
No, that's the thing. I literally never take being told wrong personally at all. It's the way in which it's delivered, I will take personally, because I know there's something behind that of like, you actually don't like me and you're just looking for an excuse to do something. But you can tell between that and somebody genuinely just trying to inform you. And then when it's just that, I'm like, oh my God. The only way I can get smarter.
You're so right.
Yeah. The only way I can get smarter is to be wrong as many times as possible. And people tell me what actually the correct thing is. And I love that. And like, I don't know, there's like a whole ego about that. And I'm like, I'm good. Let me be wrong.
Yeah. The only way to get smarter is to be wrong as many times as possible.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on a throw pillow. That's really right.
Yeah. Which granted, it does this makes me sound anti-cancel culture. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like on one hand, like, yes, hold people accountable, but like, accountability culture. Absolutely. But I would love to thrive in a field where I could be wrong all the time. And I don't think you get to do that as much as a YouTuber. Like, you have to kind of make sure you're right most of the time. But I would love to like get to freely be wrong a lot more often. But at the same time, freely being wrong could hurt people in the long run if you're doing it the really wrong way. So I get that as well.
I mean, it's the sort of thing that you just hope you have like a community of IRL friends where you can be freely wrong. And
Yeah.
The internet's not necessarily that.
Yes, absolutely. Just like a friendly group of consultants.
Yeah. Except for our listeners. They're the best.
They're lovely. Honestly, no. I mean, all their feedback has been so kind and nice and all that stuff. I had another Keep Me Young. Oh my God, I can't remember right now.
In your menagerie.
In my menagerie, I had another one. It was like a bunch of small stuff and I can't remember what it was. Oh, this isn't it, but I could talk about this one instead because I think this one actually might be even more exciting. I have just been made aware of a K-pop group, which I also had to look up because they, of course, don't have it in the video for this. I hate them. I hate when people do this. Like, I love this music video. It's so fun, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, say who it is!
And then they don't say who it is? That's illegal.
No. It's K-pop world. They just expect you to know all of them already. X-Love. It's X-Love. There's a K-pop group called X-Love that is a and they are picking up like crazy. And it is a quote unquote boy band, boy group. They are so gender. Oh my God. 1 second.
I love how androgynous K-pop boy bands are.
I'll post photos. I'll post photos on the video in the edit, but look at them. Look at these. And they go by any pronouns, and they wear like long cunty nails, and they dance around in like a really like girl group K-pop way, and they do, and a lot of their lyrics are like, hey boy, blah blah blah. I'm like, this is performing on a Korean stage? There's some fucking homophobes in that country and they're still doing it. I love this world. Oh my God. We are so back. We are so back. We are so very back. Oh my God. That's the other thing. Exciting. Oh, I remembered the other thing. I'm so happy. Well, no, wait, this might not be it, but I don't care because it's actually, no matter what I was thinking of before, I'm not sure, but I think this is one of them. And no matter what, this is even better than whatever it would have been. Whatever it would have been, I know this is better. I guarantee. And that is Vine is coming back.
No, Blake, I'm ready. I'm ready this time.
I'm
ready this time. I didn't do it last time.
Nope. It is coming back as Divine. And their whole thing is they're bringing back a lot of the old school, like OG, really, really popular Vines. They're going to be on that platform. And the biggest thing is
what do you mean they're bringing it back? Like they just live there?
They're just going to like re-upload apparently a lot of like the OG, like really popular Vines or something like that.
Incredible.
And then you can keep using it. But the absolute kicker, which I think is going to just swing culturally, is that they are hard banning any AI content that gets posted on it.
This, like, I feel my cells rearranging.
Things
might just work out okay.
I literally said on my Instagram story about it, I was like, I know I joke about this all the time, but are we like actually back? Like, I feel back.
Like, as we're heading into Thanksgiving, as like eating Southern food, this all just like, my body is sort of like relaxing into this news.
Yes.
I'm thrilled about this.
I'm so happy. Like millennials and Gen Z, we're going to hold hands in solidarity for the first time in so long about the joy of this. Because I feel like millennials like really got Vine when it first came out. And then Gen Z found it like almost after it got taken down, I feel like. But then they're like, oh shit, this shit's great. And
it is
almost an ironic thing too.
And
like they love to like
the first time around.
Yeah, no, me too. They love to like ironically use the Vine boom, and they love to like do all that kind of stuff. So I feel like culturally it's still there. Like it's almost like it never left. Yeah. And a lot of the Vine stars are now YouTubers. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to make 6-second videos because I've literally never had to do it. So we'll see how that goes.
That's all that ever shows up in my brain.
I love that.
Like things to put on the internet, and then I just don't because I'm like
just snippets. I get it.
Yeah, it's just totally just little snippets. It's like little ornaments on a tree. It's never the whole tree itself.
100%.
Oh 100%. My God. Thrilling.
It's just wonderful, right? I'm so stoked. I don't even know what to say about it because like it was just announced. Like it's like they don't even have a lot of details yet, but it's just I'm just so happy about
Incredible.
it.
I don't know what it is about sitting still in front of lights and a camera, but this happened last week too. Maybe it's just because it's like dark outside, but I get so yawny, but it has nothing to do with what we're doing. I'm not
I do this.
tired.
No,
It's
I do
just-
that too. I did that back in class too. Like whenever, like when we'd have class and stuff in college where they have those like big, overhead fluorescent lights, and then you would have a
Yeah.
presentation, and I'd be really, really tired, and then they would dim the lights to show something on the screen, and I would like wake the fuck up. I don't know what that's about.
Right. Yeah. Okay. It's not you.
No, I know.
me,
Oh, I
and-
know. I'm great.
Also, maybe ADHD. If I have to be still, I'm just like,
Very that too. I mean, honestly, I think we're both. I think we're both coming. We both found each other at a very sleep deprived time today, so I think that's okay too.
The truth.
Yeah, I finished
That's the
editing.
truth.
I finished editing the Stardew Valley video literally like an hour before it went up, and it just uploaded like 42 minutes ago. I've been like editing. Like I've never had to do turnover of film the week before, and then within a week have it all edited and done. But this time because of vacation, it pushed everything back, so I had to do that, and it was.
Oh, sure.
It was hell, but I've literally never been more proud of a video. And so I'm so excited about it being up. And so far people have been very nice about it. So we'll see. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. So go check it out if you haven't yet, podcast viewers. But it's called the War Crimes of the Stardew Valley Community. So that'll be fun. But
Yeah, and I don't know what any of those words mean, but I'm ready to learn.
it's a gossip session. That's the fun part. You don't even really have to know much about the game.
Excellent.
It's just like people doing little scandals and fun in community bullshit. It's a good time.
Great.
Yeah. It's 9
that.
little short stories basically. So it's a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Would
That's
you
fun.
ever be the YouTuber who like reads children's books? I know the answer to this. I'm just trying to like imagine what it would be like. As you just said, 9 short stories. I was like, oh my God, Blake reading Goodnight Moon, but like at a Blake hype level. Like
Are you
bedtime
saying
stories.
are you saying that my audience is a bunch of primary school kids?
No, not at all. Like the dichotomy of like the energy that you bring.
Fair.
Because the little kid channels are all so like.
That's so true. Miss Rachel
But
and
what
all
if
that.
you came in guns a-blazing, being like,
Maybe.
I will not eat green eggs and ham. I will not eat them, Sam I am.
I will not eat.
Right.
Oh my
I
god.
kind of love that idea.
Kiss my ass, Sam I am. But anyway, but
Right.
no, that'd be sick.
It'd be a
I will
small
say
community of like actual children where their parents would be okay with all the cursing
Fair.
and the, but
true.
I think they're
true.
out there.
Woke kids. That'll be the name. I will say in my most sellout thing ever, I am viscerally aware of the fact that if your video gets flagged as for kids, you can't make ad revenue on it anymore because they don't run ads on kids' videos.
Is that why? Mm-hmm. I never understood why they were asking that question. I thought it was like for porn reasons.
I think it's probably a little bit for that too, I'm sure. But yeah, if it's explicitly made for kids, you can't run ads on it apparently. I remember like I've had a couple.
Why does anybody do kid content on YouTube? Though?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Repeatability.
Like Miss Rachel, she's not making money.
Repeatability is the main thing. I think she's making money somehow. I'm not really sure.
gotta be.
Or maybe it's like maybe it's like mid-roll ads you can't do. I'm not sure. But I do know or maybe it's not even the case for long form. Maybe I'm just bullshitting because I just know for short form if you have like a made for kids short that you cannot monetize it because I've had a few shorts be flagged as for kids, which what the fuck? But literally, it's like what your favorite Pokemon says about you. They're like,
Incredible.
oh, it's about Pokemon, and so I've even tried to send in an appeal, and they won't accept it. And literally, I'm like, I'm calling people bottoms in this. You can't flag this as for kids. Please
not
stop
show
that.
this to children.
I'm gonna be on Fox News. Please stop.
Whoa, wild.
Like I'm gonna get groomer allegations
so
like
that can just
crazy.
live in my
But yeah.
head where you're reading Goodnight Moon, and I'll
Thank
cherish
you.
it.
I
but you don't have
could
to
do
in
it
real life.
if we ever do a Patreon. Maybe I'll do that. That'll be a fun time.
Or just I don't know. My birthday's in January. You could just read me Goodnight Moon. Maybe that's what it's really coming around to.
Maybe that could be what I do for Vine. 6-second kids stories. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. I have a question for you very quickly.
Yeah.
All of this planned to be succinct or whatever.
Whatever. Who cares?
So a couple years ago for my birthday, I asked my friends to submit videos of themselves singing the sight reading scene from Raise Your Voice. Where Hilary Duff sings.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so many people did. I love that. These are my friends. This is my community that people already had that memorized, and
Right.
B, like a lot of people did it in the original key because it's just like burned into their skull. And I didn't do it last year, but I want to do it again this year. It brought me so much joy, and I don't know what it could be. So that's a question for you, but maybe also a question for other people.
Maybe
what is like a
dramatic reading of my neck, my back.
That's really good.
Like make it as
right where it's not
make it as like
just like
make it as like reenact the end of Saving Private Ryan or something, but like with those words, like Shakespearean. Yeah.
I should have I have all the videos from 2 years ago, and
True.
I should have made a video thing out of it, but I didn't because I was like, oh, this is just it's so personal and beautiful. But I do want to ask, like, with the intent of making like a film project.
Yeah, but it could be fun. Just be like, my neck, my back, like Grey's Anatomy, like pick me, choose me, love me, my neck.
My God.
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Ludicrous fantasy.
Oh yeah. So on the note of, I guess that's would keep you young, but what's aging you?
What's aging me is the state of Ohio.
Fair. Why?
Blows here. I'm so sorry. I'm like lowering my voice. I'm at this like amazing liberal arts college where like a lot of my friends went to school there and they speak so highly of it. And like, I have family that lives in Cleveland, and I did a gig with this group that like people have moved to Cleveland to like work with this group. It fucking blows here.
I was about to say, dude, respectfully, this blows.
Yeah, sorry.
That's amazing.
It's just Ohio. Canada is right there. It is so like bleak and flat, and the houses are just like fine. Like, I don't know. I feel it in my bones. I've been here for almost 2 weeks, and I am really just like on a cellular level, I am feeling like the Rust Belt. I am feeling like an absence of something. Like you go through a city like Cleveland and you're like, yeah, 100 years ago, this was fucking tops. This was the center. The Rockefellers used to live there.
Yeah. Oh,
but
wow.
like you walk around now and you're like, yeah, these buildings are beautiful. I don't know. The little arts area in Cleveland is nice where we sang, but like then we did a tour and we sang in Akron. We also sang in Columbus. I've heard that there's a great queer scene in Columbus. I did not see it because I was only there for a concert and then we left. But like, I just really feel in the way that like the Rust Belt was sort of like industry was scooped out. I feel my body has been and my spirit has been scooped out being in Ohio for 2 weeks. And I'm so sorry to the people that love Ohio. And also like in my home state in South Carolina, we are always making like go back to Ohio is like the catchphrase for Charleston, South Carolina. Like there are bumper stickers and stuff because so many people leave Ohio to go to a better place. And like, I get it.
It always has felt like a nothing state to me. And I do understand that. All respect to our Ohioans in here, but I don't know. But then there's like literally a song about like, why did I ever leave Ohio? And I'm like, all right. Wild.
But then there's also that song from Last 5 Years, which is about her doing a summer program in Ohio.
Oh,
which is based on, shoot, I can't remember the name of it, but we know people who've done that summer program, and it's like lamenting how horrible it is. So
maybe it's
I don't know, hotly contested state. It's not one that people forget about.
Maybe it's something where like the if they're like if you were born there, you get it, and otherwise it's like you just don't get it. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
So yeah, I will be back in California on Monday night.
Cute.
Looking forward to it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's just neat.
Yeah. It's just neat.
It's just neat.
It's just really neat.
Yeah.
What's aging you?
Okay, so this one I've had for like a week because I was in the TikTok comments. Like I was in the trenches fighting. Like I have never I don't know why I felt a passion like this. And then I kind of got grounded about it. I was like, I was being a little bit dramatic about this, I suppose. But I think it's because I was just like parasocially, like sympathetically being like, I just know how this feels. And I really don't want them to have to deal with this. But there is a TikToker, I don't know if that's the word, musician who posts on TikTok, named Annabelle Dinda. She posted a video about her song that's called The Hand. And it got like, it was an acoustic cover, and it's this beautiful song. Like, she's a really, really genuinely good songwriter. Very vulnerable lyrics, very good writing, very good voice, very good melodies. So she has a song on this TikTok, and I'll show a clip of it for y'all, where she sings like the song acoustically in her room.
Every time a guy writes a song, he's a cowboy, a sailor, playing with the world in his palm like the first pioneer.
And it's about like, first verse is literally like, every time a guy writes a song, he's a cowboy, a sailor, playing with the world in his palm like the first pioneer. Every time he opens his mouth, it's a loud movie trailer, clipping every image and sound he thinks proves he was there. Later, it talks about a girl. Every time that a girl writes a song, where is it? Every time it talks about the guy again, then she goes like, every time I open my mouth, I think, wow, what a loud noise. Still on the soapbox, just hoping I see him underwhelmed, and all this stuff like that. A lot of really cool callbacks and things like that. One of my favorite lines, I think she says is, where is it? It's, let's see. Sometimes I stretch out one opinion and stand on its back to gauge attention. Like, just like, it's like this song about like the constant struggle of like women being able to make themselves be heard, and like saying like one really good line that people love is like, this isn't rage, it's too specific. And it's just like, it's very palpable, palatable lyrics. And
Songwriters are really magical.
yeah, like she's a poet. She's a poet. And every one of her songs I've heard just hit. And so this one in particular, people just ate up. The TikTok has like 13 million views right now. And like,
Oh my God.
and so this was a month ago. And so of course people were like, get it on Spotify. And so like, of course, like, and of course she probably felt like she needed to get that like ASAP anyway too. And so she clearly works her ass off and all this stuff. And she gets the song up last week. And I have never seen more people in an attempt to be nice and have well-intentioned advice just come off as the rudest fucking people that can't let her breathe for like a day. Because the production, and I'm not a production expert by any means. Like, it's weird how I have like all these music degrees, but it does not translate very well to like, I can't tell very well if a song is well produced or not. I just like a song or don't in pop music. Cause like, we're just not trained with that kind of stuff. We're trained with like, cause the things I care about are like, is the melody really good? Are the vocals really interesting? Is like the lyricism really good? Like that, I don't really care as much about those other parts of it. Cause I care really about like the core of it, that is the sound and like, I don't know. But in her production of it and her sound mixing mostly, some people have thought that the drums are a bit loud, and I'll play that for them too as comparison. That the drums are a bit too loud. They can't hear her voice as well, blah, blah, blah.
Every time a guy writes a song, he's a cowboy, a sailor, playing with the world in his palm like the first pioneer.
But at the same time, a lot of other people are arguing that you can actually hear her voice become more and more present as the song goes on. So she's like fighting to like be heard more, and like the vocals stack more and all that stuff. And like the beginning, it kind of feels like she's in like this, like, maybe it feels atmospheric. It feels like she's like, but she's her own producer. So it is one of those things of like, is this just like people coping and she just didn't mix it well or something? And like, I think she had some help with this production, but I think there was like one guy that like helped her with the production in the credits. But yeah, Jacob Portrait is the person who helped with production. But I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, I feel like it could be seen as intentional, because I also like this like atmospheric kind of sound where it's like all encompassing, like it's not just the voice and stuff like that. And then later it does become that. But all of that aside, my disgruntledness, and she did fine. She's at like 3 million streams already on Spotify. It's like her most successful song by like 3 times her second place song. Like she's doing fine, and she's gonna get a record deal. She's gonna get like all this stuff. She's gonna end up in perfectly good hands. People had such a passion for this one song that of course it became parasocial. Like, of course it became like, this is basically my song. And if she, the writer of the song, messes with it, it's an attack on me, basically. So this needs to be perfect. And so I will say, not not everyone, I would say not most people were poor intention, but there were some people that were literally just commenting like right when she posted about it being out, like super excited. People in the comments being like, too much drum, do the acoustic, post the acoustic, blah, blah, blah. Like all this. I'm just like, and other people were like, hey, I really love this song. I just want to let you know, like the drums are a bit loud in this and blah, 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 and all this stuff like that. And even that, like my problem is not with the song. My problem is not with whether you agree that the acoustic is better or this produced version is better, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. My problem is with the culture of you thinking that it's totally acceptable within the first 2 hours of somebody posting their song to critique it. Like I just think that's so fucked up when you're not a critic anyway. I just don't.
Yeah.
And I talked to a friend about this, and he was kind of the voice of reason for me.
To write the music, record the music, produce, mix, pay for that's out of pocket. Nobody's like paying you. If you're like a TikTok artist, you don't have a record deal, like you are paying out of pocket to get people to mix it or doing it yourself. And like, oh my God, I would want to punch those people too.
And that's the thing, because like and she didn't respond to any of it. Like, good for her, better than me. I would have been like, kill yourself. But I think like I talked to a friend, and he was kind of the voice of reason, being like, well, I could also understand that this, like, some people are just really impassioned, and people are going to have opinions and blah blah blah. Sure. But and he was right, and he had a nuanced take about it. It wasn't like they're right. It was just like, if you see it from their perspective, like it would explain why some of them act that way. Not that it's a good thing, but like why they would do it. But at the same time, a lot of them, like their justification for this was like, guys, this isn't hate. Like this is literally just like artists, like fans make the artist, blah blah blah. Like, so you need to listen to your fans. Like, oh no. My God, we are not going into this culture. I don't stand by that culture. Also, I do not stand by the culture of like that you should fold to your fans. Artists make their own art, and that is point blank, period, end of sentence. Because if you had folded and done just what your audience thinks, other people would have called you a sellout. There's no winning with this kind of stuff anyway. But at the same time...
the other people can make the art that reflects them. That's the thing.
Amen.
It's like there's infinity amount of space for art in the world, and if you don't like it, you can go make it.
And I think that's the problem with social media with this kind of stuff right now, is that like... And I guess this pertains to everything, and that's why I felt so sympathetic about this, because I just see so many comments all the time in my own stuff and other people's stuff where I'm just like, you don't have to vocalize that. Like, nobody is forcing you at gunpoint to share your opinion on this. So shut up. And my whole thing is, with a song, why don't you go away for a few hours, listen to it, digest it, and separate what's different from what's bad? Because I guarantee a lot of the stuff you think is bad is just different because your brain is so hard locked on this acoustic version you probably listened to 1 billion times that when it's a little different, your brain's like, different, bad, worse, go back to safe original that you know. Like stuff like that's how everything works really in our brains as people.
That's the thing too. It's like it's such an immature and like not musically educated opinion to be like, the acoustic is better. Like, no, the acoustic is acoustic.
Yeah.
It is so different.
Yeah.
And a produced version is a produced version. And like the way that somebody performs something live is going to be wildly different from the record. The two are never going to live in the same space.
Amen.
And when you like put it on Spotify, you're not going to put like the crusty recording of you in your living room, even though you watching it on TikTok loved the crusty recording in their living room. It made you feel things. Like, that's why you should go see live music.
Yes.
That's all that is. You're reacting to seeing live music. And you actually, what you want is to go experience live music that's like a little rough around the edges.
Absolutely.
So just go do that. Don't tell this artist who you don't even know to like produce her shit differently.
That's my thing.
I'm getting riled up.
Heather, I don't comment on TikToks. I don't. And in this one, I straight up went in and I was just like, she is not your personal songwriter. She does not owe you whatever you think just because you think you have a personal connection with this song. I get the lyrics. I get this important stuff. Oh, and then somebody goes in the comments and says, sit down, white boy. I'm like, that's not, I'm talking about the culture. I'm not critiquing the song about saying that men have it easier. Of course we do. Shut up thinking that you can say, sit down, white boy, and you dunked on me when that's not even what this is about. Shut the fuck up. You're just proving my point that you're a fucking idiot. And you think that you're a producer or that you're in the business. And I'm so tired of somebody with a psych major trying to act like they know anything about this too, frankly. I'm sick of that shit. But like I got so mad. I got so riled up because my problem, once again, is not the song. It is the culture of like, can you?
Yeah, of course.
You can be as well. Okay. Our listeners are very nuanced people. I'm sure they understand, but I will say just to put it out there, if you're listening to this, take several notes, please, 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 please. You can be as well-intentioned as you want to be. And if it is poorly timed, it is tacky. It is tacky and rude. Like you can be going up to an artist. Like when I was in opera, if somebody came up to me right after I did a performance that I felt I did really good or even didn't do as well, and they told me all the stuff wrong with it, instead of giving it a day and talking about it the next day or something like that, I would be heartbroken. So she had this big release day and was probably so excited with anticipation from all the hype about this song. And I guarantee she's not going to put out a product she's not proud of. So I'm sure she was really happy with how this sounded. And then she sends it out there. And then all these people, under the justification of I love this song and I have your back, are tearing it apart as politely as they want to say they're doing it. They're tearing it apart. Her comments are flooded with people talking about this other stuff. And then anybody that defends it says that like they're like being like they're coping or blah, blah, blah. And all these people in the comments are like, guys, it's not hate. We support her. It's been 20 minutes and you're ripping on it to her face.
There are
in
lots
her
of other comments already.
Yes.
Like you don't need to add one.
In her comment section, that's what makes me so mad. It's just so tasteless. It is so tasteless. And I hate that that's kind of what the culture is right now, where people just give their unsolicited opinions just like it's candy. Like, we don't have to comment all the time. Comment on our video, of course, please, obviously. But, like, we welcome it. But, like, not everything needs to be commented on all the time. Just because there's a comment section doesn't mean that you have to comment. It's like an open mic. Just because the mic is open doesn't mean you have to go up and give an improv stand-up that you weren't planning on doing. Like, what? Right. What are we doing? I don't know. It makes me so sad as both an artist and somebody who's online a lot. Like, I just sympathize with this so hard, and I know what she's probably going through, and I don't mean to put emotions into her. She's her own person. She's probably tough, but at the same time, it doesn't change the fact that it objectively sucks. It does. That culture really sucks. Yeah. I would not want to ever put music on the internet if that was how people were reacting. Because even when they love you, they're assholes inadvertently, and they don't mean to be, but they just are. I don't know. Yeah. It makes me sad. Ick. Yeah, it gave me the ick. It gave me mega ick. So, yeah. I get it. I totally get it. Mm-hmm. Ugh. I want to like burn sage and cleanse. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I knew you'd be sympathetic about it as well. Like, it's just, definitely. It's just gross. Ew. End of sentence. Absolutely. Throw up. Blucky. That's, speaking of throwing up. My depression meal looked like throw up this week. Can I tell you? Go on. It's my tuna packets, which I've talked about. As I have said, I've been sort of going through it this week for the sake of art. But that means the like logistical part of my brain of like make real food has been out the window a little bit. So there was a night where I was like, God damn it, I'm hungry. I'm like, I don't want to cook, but I need to eat like real food because I'm so hungry. Fair. So it was 2 tuna packets. Cute. I did have an avocado, fancy. So scooped out half an avocado and then a bunch of dill potato chips that I crumpled up over the bowl. Nice. And I just mixed it all together and it for sure looked like cat puke, but it was food. Yeah. And there was a vegetable in it. Absolutely. And I lived to see another day. I love a mush when it's stuff that I like though, you know? Yeah. This is That's always my backup is a mush. Yeah. One of the grossest things I maybe ever used to do. I haven't done it in a very long time. Although maybe I would one day. Who knows? I'm not perfect. But one of the grossest things I used to do was when I was by myself, I would eat goldfish crackers, and I would chew it up a bunch, and then I'd get a bunch of them, and it'd be like in a ball, and then I would take the ball out and then chew on the ball take bites off of the ball. Universal experience. I did the same exact thing. Oh, thank God. Universal experience. I think this is one of those things where like nobody talks about it, but they all do it. 15 other people. No, of course I did. Yeah. It's bright yellow. It's so satisfying to look at. It tastes better. Swear to God, it tastes better.
It's so gross, but
It's like I think it's like aerating wine or like something, like letting wine breathe. I think it's like once you get the ball and then once it gets like oxidized out in the open, it's like so good. I don't know why.
That is disgusting.
It is. But it was good.
God.
It's a good mush.
Yeah, decanting wine is the same as chomping up goldfish and making it into a mush and then taking it out of your mouth
Period.
and then eating it again.
Period. Absolutely. There's our real depression meal, honestly.
And I love you for that.
I love you for that.
I'm gonna find
I feel
our,
so
submission.
valid. I feel so valid. While you're looking for a submission, I will share my depression meal, which I guess almost that counts. I haven't done that this week though. But my depression meal of this week is Adderall and C4 energy drink, because that's like I have wombo comboed that 3 times this week, and I guarantee it's taken a few months off my lifespan. Guarantee. But
Yeah,
it's what you got to do when you're in edit week sometimes. So that's what I was doing.
Absolutely.
But it's okay.
Wow.
It's okay. It's okay.
Good
We're
job.
good. Video's
Good
up
job.
now, and we're done. I'm free.
Do you sleep through the night then? That's the thing for me.
Yeah, if I take an Adderall early enough, I can. The energy drink, I think the energy drink keeps me up more than the Adderall does. Usually, if I time it poorly,
for sure.
honestly. But
Yeah.
last night I fell asleep
tough.
at like 4. Probably it took a long time for me to get like all situated and falling asleep and stuff. But I was editing till like 2:30, so like it just happens. But
Yeah.
but it's done. It's okay. Video's up. It's got like 7K views in an hour. I'm happy about that. So the girlies are talking. 260 something comments.
Great.
I'm like, yay. They're here to talk
Great.
about the war crimes of these wholesome gamers.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now just go have some water, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to a concert after this too. I literally posted video, record podcast, going to concert, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. But you know what? I'm having a carry day.
Club.
That's what I'm calling it. It's my carry day. Every time I have a busy day when I live in New York, like every time I have a really, really busy day, I call it a carry day from Sex and the City. Because like she was always doing like 6 things a day. And
yeah, that's you.
it always sounded so exciting when I saw Sex and the City. And if you ever have
Not
a
in
real,
New York. That's
if you
just
ever have a real
hard.
carry day, I don't know how that diva did it. I don't know how she did it.
Yeah.
Like that's, if I meet more than 2 groupings of people in a day and have a full hangout with both of them, I'm exhausted. Like I don't know how, and she did it every day.
Exactly.
And then wrote an article a week. That's crazy. That's hard.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not realistic.
Not realistic.
Breaking news, Sex and the City is not realistic.
For all those reasons, not the apartment size or anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I will say that is a
Okay,
very
I'm
unrealistic
getting-
aspect of Sex and the City is the fact that she had that insanely good of a social life, even though she only hangs out with the same 3 people every day.
That's a good point too.
Because she's
you're
always
not
like, oh,
seeing
I'm
her
going to
put
see
in
this
the
person
effort
that I've
to-
been friends with for 10 years. I'm like, we've never seen them.
Right. Did you, what was the scene where you helped them move? What was the scene
Yeah.
where you went to their kids' oboe recital and, the
Yeah.
little like, how are you planting the seeds of that friendship? How,
Right.
what's the in between?
Right.
Anyway. Our friend Liz
Hey, Liz.
submitted a depression meal that is another like maybe pastry person, another like chef baker type person.
Right.
I made this batch of frost.
We forgot the jingle. Oh my gosh. We'll do a quick one. Depression Meal Mondays. There we go. We did it.
Depression.
Yeah, exactly.
Meal Mondays.
Yeah, you ate it. You
It's
ate
in my
that.
body now.
It's in your
so
body.
jazz. It's so jazz now.
It's jazz. Exactly.
Liz made this batch of frosting a week or so ago and stored it in
not or
this
so.
freezer bag. Stored it in this freezer bag and then froze it. So it's frozen frosting. I now eat from it with a fork every now and then. Love y'all.
Why a fork?
It probably like makes fun little
Oh, you're right.
designs in the frosting. I could see
Oh,
that.
cute.
And then
Cute.
also a fork, you're not going to just like shovel it into your mouth.
Oh, see, I'm all about
weirdly,
efficiency.
Immediately, I'm like, yeah, fork.
A fork, skinny.
When I was, yeah. Well, it sort of makes a game out of it. Then you can like,
Yeah.
make little Zen garden designs in
Oh,
it.
and then you eat the Zen
you
garden.
know.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
When I was a kid, for a number of reasons, like there just wasn't like food around for like consumption.
That's a
We're
sentence.
moving on. And one time I was for like kids, I guess. Like there
Yeah.
wasn't like I did not grow up with kid food.
No Lunchables.
And then I also never learned to cook. So it was just like, what do I eat? How do I do things?
Fair.
So there was this container of frosting that was in my dad's house inexplicably because he was like total like diet culture, healthcare,
Cute.
crazy person.
Cute.
And so I took this frosting container and I hid it under my bed and then I would eat from it every now and then. So Liz, I see you. I really see you. And you made yours. Mine was fucking Duncan Hines or something. But my dad
Incredible.
still makes fun of me for that. I'm like, hey man, get real food in your house. What?
Very
do you
very
mean?
very Harry Potter under the staircase. Just like I snuck a little bit of icing under my bed.
Yes, 100%.
Incredible.
Yes. Speaking of, I don't know, I'll try it. Speaking of Harry Potter under the staircase,
Yeah.
wondering about life and hoping to reach friends,
Love that segue. Great.
we have a Q&A with Queer Gay. Oh my God. And I have a bossa nova setting on my instrument. It's like not here right now, but next time we do it, I found the bossa nova setting and it's going to work perfectly.
Oh my God, they have to come back for the next episode. That's insane and sad, but awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
It'll come
you guys
back.
have to watch again for the Bossa Nova. And it's gonna be
Yeah.
sick. And it's gonna be sick, and you guys are gonna have to come back and watch.
Oh no.
Oh.
Gosh. You have
Damn.
to sit through another one.
No.
Okay. From our friend Lily, how do you find queer people that you can actually have healthy romantic relationships with? It's not like there are no queer people. I just don't know how to form a relationship. Men are so thirsty. There's a lot here.
Wait, so how do you form a healthy relationship with queer people, like a romantic relationship with queer people?
Yeah,
but then,
romantic relation. Yeah.
But the issue is men.
I think-
are we talking about like queer as in like
think
a
maybe-
general like gender like full spectrum thing, or
How I read it is like it's easier or like more acceptable or more generic to have a relationship for Lily to have a relationship with men,
okay?
but maybe they're so thirsty. It's a little bit,
I mean, men are exhausting. Fair enough.
yeah. But then, are you saying like it's that thing where you're like nervous to talk to people who aren't men and you don't know how to be in a romantic relationship with them? Relatable for sure, because
Yeah.
like you don't know what is friendship, what is romantic. Like it feels more familiar to like a best friendship if it's lesbians, but then you're like, if you're used to dating men, which I assume Lily is.
Right.
But yeah, did you have that like did you ever have that feeling of like once you started like openly dating dudes where you were like, whoa, maybe like this is actually a lot to have so much in common with somebody and it's like so intimate as a result.
Yeah, I mean, I've always felt like I've always said that I can never date myself. Like I always date like these like introvert. This I don't know if if this is not the right answer. I might have heard it wrong, but I always end up dating like more introverted men who are more like what's the word? What is it? There's avoidant attachment style, like
Okay.
leaning on avoidant, not like toxically so, but like they lean more towards
Yeah,
avoidant than anxious attachment style. Because I've flirted with guys or like been around like played with the idea of dating men that are more so in my ballpark of presentation and energy and reactions like that. It's miserable. Like I can't do it. It becomes either competitive or maybe it's self-reflective. I just don't like, I'm already around me all the time. I don't need more of me, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right.
maybe that's
Yeah, I think
a difficulty
it's
there.
a funny, right. I think it is a funny, for me, like going from exclusively dating guys to dating every type of person,
Yeah.
it was a funny like, oh, well, if you date someone who's like not your gender or sexuality or like is so physically different from you, you can be super similar and there still is the boundary of like, but we are so different, you know? but then if you play around with gender, if you play around with bodies, if you play around with like, oh, we both grew up socialized as X, then like, yeah, like maybe you have to sort of change like what your type is, you know, and you're no longer looking for someone that you have so much in common with because like you already have a lot in common with them. Maybe this is ignorant, but I don't know. I'm kind of experiencing that where it's like, yeah, I dated a bunch of dudes who were like a little bit queer and also we were into all of the same things. But then when I started dating not dudes, I was like, whoa, then we're just the same person. Like,
I'm telling you, that's when it gets difficult.
How helpful that is. But
I'm
then,
still trying to analyze
like
the question.
change?
I don't know why like the wording is making me like think like what's the barrier? It's the men, or is it the
right?
Or is it that it's difficult for them to develop a romantic relationship with queer people specifically? Because I will say, like you said, similarities make it really hard sometimes. I do find that, especially when you're younger,
out like, oh, do we just like the same things, or are we perfect for each other?
Amen. Because there is that weird, like, almost, your brain almost feels like obliged to think of them as potential partner before anything else. And then you suss out if that's like, oh, never mind, then we'll just figure out the friend thing because this wouldn't work this way, sort of thing. I will also say that being queer and gay and all this kind of stuff, like anything not cis, het, blah, 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 when you're younger especially, is kind of a understandably selfish time. I think you're figuring out a lot about yourself, and you're figuring out a lot about like how to kind of like yourself, you know, like again, or like get your identity working and all this kind of stuff. So there is an inherent baseline of like, you're so in your own zone right now that it probably is also more difficult to let somebody else in, especially when you're both going through that. So when it's two queer people, it's two people going on a journey, and maybe at different parts of that journey as well. They might not both be at that fully self-actualized like part, you know?
Amen. Yeah. It's just a totally, it doesn't seem like it, right? Because if two people are out and you're like, great, we're both queer. Like on paper, it seems like, okay, great. That means we probably are both ready to XYZ, but like whatever the playbook is for like heteronormativity or like straight puberty or straight sexual development, it's just not that. Like you can assume certain things if somebody is cis and straight and like go by 13 they do this, by 15 they do this, and like if it's a queer person, all bets are off. It could be 13, it could be 33.
Yeah.
It could, you know, like
my first like miniature heartbreak was at 21 years old. After like making out with a guy a few times at a summer camp, and then it just like didn't work out because like long distance just wasn't going to work. And it shouldn't mean anything. Like I've made out more with strangers than this person. And I still had that 16-year-old in me who had never done anything with anybody.
Exactly.
And thought I'll never love again at 21 years old. Like it was just like, it was,
Right.
There's just different points in your life. I find on average that I feel like most, not most. I mean, you know what I mean? I find in my experience that on average, most queer people become like a much better chance of dating a fully realized person when you hit like your 30s or so, like late 20s, early 30s, like way better chance. I started dating people that were in their 30s, like, and it just night and day to what it was like dating in my early 20s. Oh my God. Complete 180.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just need some extra time to cook. And like I run up against like real frustration and impatience about that, but like I don't know, I also like didn't come out until my mid 20s. So I just need some more time to cook, and that's okay. And probably the people who I'm going to end up with needed that too, because I want to end up with a queer person. So yeah, maybe give it time.
Amen. And I think that's the thing too, is to remember that there's no rush to this. There's no rush to, because the question does make it sound like maybe there's like a inherent inner monologue saying like, time's running out. It's not like
a judgment or something.
Generationally speaking, we are not our generations, especially millennial, Gen Z, Alpha even, like there's no rush. Like people are taking their time to end up with people and changing their minds in their mid 30s, and it's fine, in their 40s, 50s, like, and whatever, and just like going on, and it doesn't matter, and finding love again, like all the time. This, like I've seen so many queer people especially who like break up with partners in like their like mid 30s, early 40s even, and stuff like that. Sometimes even like 50s, and like they still find somebody within a few years. Like it's just like that. Our dating pool doesn't really like fade the same way a straight person's dating pool fades, I feel.
That's a really good point. Yeah. Yeah, because it's also not like expected that you're gonna get married and have kids, and like that's that whole part of heteronormativity. Like it is a kind of a beautiful thing that we're all like just sort of fumbling along for a little while. So even if you like quote unquote lost some time in the beginning because it took longer to figure things out, we still have that time on the end too. 'Cause
exactly.
everyone else was doing it.
Exactly.
And like, I don't know, like having a puberty later, or having like self-actualization later, or like even just self-discovery later, it keeps you young.
Yeah. Incredible. It does.
So
it
like
does.
a straight 45-year-old is not the same as a gay 45-year-old.
Hey, man. Oh my God. One of them knows who Charlie XCX is. The other one absolutely does not.
Right. Exactly.
And that makes all the difference.
Even like 28, like a queer 28-year-old and a straight 28-year-old. I'm thinking of like
straight
the people I grew up
28-year-olds
with,
think that
like,
they're at the
why
end of
don't
their
they-
life. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a baby.
Yeah. I know. But have courage, dear
Yeah.
Lily.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And that's the cool part. Because we are all, when you're listening to this podcast, we are all young here.
We are. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of us have bigger pores than other of us, and that's okay. We are still young.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Bigger pores, more room for love to soak in.
Hey. Oh.
And sebum, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Well,
We had
wow,
a kind of snappier
round.
episode. It's like an hour. That's
did.
pretty good for us.
It's nice to know that it's possible.
Yeah.
And like, it's just not gabbing at the beginning.
I do feel like
Which I miss.
I was about to say, I do feel like kid in the timeout corner of like, I wanted to tangent more, but that's okay. We'll have one efficient episode every
We do
few
this
months
every week.
as a treat for
Right.
new
It won't be a
listeners, I
treat
guess.
for us, but maybe it'll be a treat for other people.
Maybe as a treat for the estate of efficiency.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
they get
And
one.
for the rest of our lives that, sometimes get overbooked.
Absolutely.
That's okay.
Absolutely. Well, on that note, this has been Keep Me Young. Please like,
Keep Me Young.
comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Do rate on Spotify and Apple Music.
Great,
Those 5 stars make a difference, I think. Who knows?
Those 5 stars make a difference. And send us your depression meals. Send
Yes.
us your Q&A with Queer
Please.
and Gay. Leave them as comments on our YouTube videos, and you can also DM them.
Absolutely.
All of the above. We want
Even
to
if
hear from
you've
you.
sent one
And
already,
thank you to the
feel free
people
to
who
do it
your job.
again. We are not, this isn't like everybody gets one thing. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. And we'll leave you with this parting wisdom. Just
Jaunt
over
to
the
bread. Just jaunt over to the bread.
Just go over to the bread sometimes.
Right. Like,
okay?
grow up. Why aren't you jaunting to the bread? Jesus. Whatever. Anyway.
Jaunt, if you're having a bad day, jaunt to the bread.
Jaunt to the bread. That'll keep you young. Anyway.
Beautiful.
Alrighty.
Love you so much.
Love you, Heather. Mwah. Bye.